What is happening, guys? GT5 King 101 here, and welcome to my preview for the 2014 Canadian Grand Prix, the circuit de Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Canada. This is the first time we'll be going to the North American continent this year. Next stop will be in the actual United States Grand Prix, the Circuit of Americas in Texas, which hopefully I'll be going to this year. I don't know, I'm talking to my dad. So I passed my exams luckily, so yeah, we'll see what happens if I can go there. If I do be able to go there, it'll be epic. But anyway, we are not talking about the future, we are talking about now. The Canadian Grand Prix is finally here, one of my favourite Grand Prix, mainly because of people say that, oh, is it because Lewis Hamilton keeps on winning there? Sort of, but it's an amazing track. I really love the layout, particularly as you go here into the first turn 1, 2 and 3. It's an incredibly tricky turn 1 and 2. Very tight entry into turn 1, which makes it pretty difficult to go past anyone, but I don't even know how I managed to pass those two AI there. Managed to go to second place. There's been quite a lot of crashes there over the past. Well, I think Webber spun out in 2012. I guess up, so things like that, I can't remember. Yeah, so it'll be a very interesting race this weekend. Hamilton's favourite race, he basically because McLaren, this is the track which will suit McLaren very well. I don't really know what will happen this year because of their performance hasn't been that great compared to the top teams, but historically, like from 2007 onwards and that kind of stuff, when Lewis Hamilton went into Formula 1, McLaren were very dominant in Canada. Lewis Hamilton scored his first win in 2007 at this very track, which is why he loves it so much. And all the drivers, pretty much all the drivers like this track as well. It's very fast sweeping, particularly at the last chicane, where the World Champions awaits to eat your car alive. Pretty much started in 1999. Damon Hill, Jacques Villeneuve and Michael Schumacher hit that very well in one race, which was why it was christened the Wall of Champions. The next champion to crash into that was, I believe, Sebastian Vettel in 2011, and I was watching that very practice session and I started laughing a lot. That was the best moment ever. I don't know what I'm talking about. So a bit of F1 news. Renault should be at full power over the past 6 races so far, from Australia to Monaco. That's 6 races, isn't it? Australia, China, China, no, Australia, China. Yeah, 6 races. What am I talking about? 6 races. Renault hasn't been on full power. That's why we haven't seen their Renault-powered cars performing as well as they should be, particularly the Red Bulls. Red Bull hasn't even won a race yet. At least podiums and that, yeah, but they're pretty far behind from the series in terms of the constructors. Just look at my time. Look at the standings right now. Yeah, Red Bull are over 100 points. Found about 139 points, no, 141 points, or something like that. Round about that, I think. Well, work at the maths. Mercedes is at 240. Red Bull is at 99 points. Which is rather surprising. Which is considering it is Red Bull we are talking about. I mean, it's not a slow team, or they used to be. When they signed AJ Newey, they completely turned the car upside down. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so Red Bull is pretty struggling. This track doesn't really suit their car a lot. It does suit their car a little bit. It's just because there's a lot of straights here that, because of their high downforce setup, in their car, the car doesn't really go into that much straight line speed, and that's why the McLaren was very dominant here, because it was sort of neutral. I mean, they didn't really have the speed through the corners compared to the Red Bull, but because Canada is one of the fastest tracks on the calendar, McLaren's car were pretty fast in straight line, and probably the fastest, yeah, one of the fastest in a straight line. McLaren were pretty dominant. but it was just bad luck, and now he's look back at 2011. Lewis Hamilton crashed out because of Jenson Button didn't manage to see him on the pit wall, and then Jenson Button just managed to win it in the final lap back in 2011. 2012, Lewis Hamilton managed to make an amazing tyre strategy work, while the guys behind him didn't manage to make the tyre strategy work, and he won his last race in Canada for McLaren back in 2012. So yeah, this is going to be, as I said at the start of the video, a very interesting race, and as I say, all the races this season, but this will be a pretty challenging track. If you look back to Monaco, Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, are they still friends? Well, Lewis Hamilton thinks they are. You may remember that Nico Rosberg, or as Lewis Hamilton fanboys say it, he cheated. Nico Rosberg, yeah, according to Lewis Hamilton fanboys, Nico Rosberg cheated. I'm not saying that he did. It looked like he did, but if I didn't say he did, so he didn't. Sorry if that was a bit complicated. I complicated myself. So, but Lewis Hamilton posted on the Twitter a picture. I won't post it on because of copyright and all that kind of stuff, but you know, he posted a picture of Nico Rosberg and himself on unicycles, I think, just traveling, just riding along together, and he said we are still mates. And are they really mates? I mean, after all the controversy they've had, after all the battles and all the arguments they've had in Monaco and that, are they still mates, really? I don't know, honestly. We're going to be seeing what's going to happen. We're going to see what's going to happen in terms of relationship this weekend. Has it really gone back to normal? I mean, Nico Rosberg does have the right to be angry about Lewis Hamilton because, a bit annoyed because Hamilton keeps on winning. It's called jealousy. But you know, these things happen. Nico Rosberg has to find a legal way of beating Hamilton. So a quick weather report. According to right now, this is Wednesday. I should be practicing for my Front Row Racing League race, but no, I'm not. Weather report. Friday is stormy weather. Saturday, Sunday should be sunny. So it will be rather interesting to see what happens pretty interesting to see what happens this weekend in terms of weather. Canada is historically a rather wet track. It's rather although actually over the past few seasons we haven't had that much wet weather actually. But this season, this weekend looks like it's gonna be overall pretty I don't know, cloudy, you see. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Sorry, this review was a bit messed up. I just quickly took notes and just made up random stuff, but hopefully it was relevant to this weekend. Oh, I think it is. I'm going to be trying to upload it a bit more regularly because my exams are over now since I passed them. Pressure has lifted off, got huge weights lifted off my shoulder. I can pretty much chill now. I've got some GT6 videos that are coming over the next couple of weeks. Grid 2 is coming out, I really know if I can get it on launch, hope I might do it, just I'll see what happens. But anyway, that's the end of this preview video guys. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. This has been GT5K 101 and Lewis Hamilton to win this weekend.